Alright, let's just get this quest over with. Honestly, the sooner the better. Oh, come on! Okay, we already have this guy. We don't need him again. Let's hope we're right about this. Otherwise, we came all this way for nothing. Hooray! Ouch! I dinged my head! That's hilarious. Wow, it's pitch black inside of the bell. I can hardly see a thing. Perhaps this is the night sky the riddle was referencing. That would also make the Bell of Crossbell the symbol we're looking for. I think I see a card inside of the bell, Lloyd. Oh, I think you're right. Give me a moment while I reach for it. A card was affixed up near the top of the bell. For the next key, seek the oasis of pristine water, known only to the dazzling ones. What? This must be another riddle, eh? Phantom Thief B truly is a fan of unconventional methods, seems. An oasis of pristine water. What could that mean? Oasis of pristine water. A waterfall? Maybe? Guess we're going back to the mountain path. Oh. Wrong way. There are so many waterfalls though. Which one could they mean? Okay, that one's on us. That one's on us. Could be the bridge. Could be the fishing spot. Could be any of those. Did it say something about a fish too? Or did we just imagine that? Like, if it's not here... Wait, was there another one? Okay, we thought we saw another exclamation mark over here, but apparently not. Well, if it's not this spot, then maybe it's that fishing spot with the rainbow. We are short on water sepith. Not gonna lie, we did not miss these quests. Okay, we'll take it, we'll take it. It's not over here, is it? No. Why there needs to be fences out in the middle of nowhere, we do not know. Okay, it must be this offshoot over here. Perhaps? No, it's just a fishing spot. A pristine oasis. How is this not pristine? Do we need to go on our waterfall rant again? Look at that. How is that not pristine? Oasis of pristine water, known only to the dazzling ones. Dazzling ones as in really sparkly fish? Pristine oasis. Or no, oasis of pristine water. Same thing, whatever. Only to the dazzling ones. I mean, if it's not talking about fish, the only other things that we can think of that are dazzling would be Arc-en-Ciel. You know, because they're dazzling stars. You know, now that we think about it, I mean, we want to say that everything is inside the city. But then again, there was that one quest that took us ages upon ages to find, back in like first or second chapter. Where the clue or whatever was outside the city. Although we can't remember if that was actually Blue Blanc or if it was a bunch of researchers that had nothing better to do. And they just decided to hide library books all over town. They're not performing though. Alright, let's go check the harbor district, maybe? Oh. That's not what we wanted. No. Do we get a choice? Please don't. They operate that late. Makes sense to me. You spend the day at the theme park with a hot date, then dinner and drinks at a restaurant after. It'd be pretty late by the time you get back. The hotels over there cost a pretty mirror too. Ain't no way most people are coughing up for them. I would assume most of the hotels are fully booked during the festival anyway. What should we do, Lloyd? Are we ready to ride the ship to Michelin? Let's see. Not ready yet. we won't be able to take care of any further support requests once we depart for Michelin. The ship leaves frequently enough that we can board once we're sure we're ready. Right. We should take care of any shopping we need and upgrade our equipment before we depart. That's probably a good idea. Sounds good. We'll head back here once we're all ready to roll. Yeah, we figured. Okay, so pristine water, pristine oasis, not the docks. Oh, maybe the fountain. We never did find Tio's gift. Like, we got Randy the dartboard and we got Lloyd his model car, but we never did find anything for Tio. We're assuming her gift is gonna be at Michelin because she loves Mishi so much. Please be the fountain. No. Oh my goodness. The first clue was so easy. Why is this one so difficult? Do we have really sparkly fish? Like maybe the pearl glass one? Is this considered a sparkly fish? It has a silver shine. Or dazzling fish. From the harbor. But we can't go to the harbor, can we? Or maybe we can now that we've gotten the cutscene out of the way. Okay, okay. We're not gonna bother the grumpy old man today. We have more important things to do. Did we see something? Oh, it's just a sign. Oasis of pristine water, known only to the dazzling ones. Maybe we're never gonna find this thing, are we? There's a pond at the hospital. We don't even know. Which is clearly not the answer. You know what? Might as well check out Stargazer's Tower. Because what have we got to lose at this point? You know, we really should have enlisted Joshua and Estelle's help for the Blue Blanc case. I mean, they have so much experience dealing with him, you know? And they did say we could come to them for help whenever. wrong way. Although we do want to get that chest at some point. But not right now. We are too deep into the side quest. This horrible, horrible side quest. Even the gorillas are running from us. That has to be a good sign. That we are finally ready to take on that monster chest. No fountain. Yeah, no water. Okay. This is not what we needed. Maybe we should just go back to town. It has to be in town, right? Oh! Is it inside the Fisherman's Guild? Is it the fish tank? Inside the Fisherman's Guild? We're gonna be so upset if it is. After all this effort. But what does it mean by dazzling ones? How does that make sense? We don't understand. What is so dazzling about the Fisherman's Guild? How far are we from the city? We don't even know. Would it be faster to go... You know what? We're just gonna go back to the sandbar. If it's actually the fish tank. So upset. Like, relieved that we finally figured it out, but also incredibly upset. Because here we are, running across the entire state. And it's been here all along. Okay, we shall see. We shall see. It's okay. We are calm. We are serene. Oh, this tank of water is enormous. The fish appear to be swimming peacefully. Actually, now that I've taken a better look, their scales look like they reflect light and sparkle. How are we supposed to know that? How? The amount of time we spent looking all over Crossbell. And it was here this entire time. An oasis of pristine water. I think this might be our next target. Did you guys see that? It's in the tank. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, sorry to disturb you. It's actually a bit of a long story, but... To make it short, an important card of ours fell into this tank. Do you mind getting it out for us? The heck? Can, we make Blue Blanc fall into this tank? 'Cause... we're kind of feeling that right now. Looks like it'd be kinda challenging. You'd probably have to snag it with a hook to get out of there. I can't go in there myself and get it. I was afraid of that. Guess we'll need a pretty experienced fisherman to get that baby out of there. I'm already here. I'll fish to blast the thing out for you. Thank you? Even though you just said you couldn't do it? Piece of cake. Wow, you made that look easy. Sorry to make extra work for you, Koban. No biggie, I could do stuff like this with my eyes shut. So, what's up with the card? Well, it really is a bit of a long story. Whatever. Come on, Lloyd, hurry up and read that sucker. Okay, let's see what we have here. 9, 7, 14, 9, 19. Examine the central box that rudely resounds. What? Central box that rudely resounds. Like a telephone? Is this the number we're supposed to dial? This one doesn't make the least bit of sense to me. What are all those numbers at the top for? Perhaps some kind of code. For example, it is surely possible these numbers correspond to letters. Maybe. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's keep that in our minds while we search. Seriously, can we drown Blue Blanc in this fish tank? For all that he has put us through. Central box. Let's just examine all the telephones in this city, shall we? No? Alright. Or maybe the terminal back at the HQ? Oh, well, we might as well. Ooh, that'll be useful. We do like the gladiator items. Central box, central box. What could it be? Okay. Probably not the downtown district. It says central box, so maybe it's in the central square somewhere. Maybe? Never mind. Wendy, please give us a clue. Maybe it's one of these appliances? The car, perhaps? Gosh dang it. Maybe it's in the Geofront with Jonah. It almost feels like Meeting Anton and Ricky again jinxed us. Especially Anton, because, like, what are the chances? The same day that we see them just happens to be the day that Blue Blanc comes back to haunt us. Nope, not the car. Maybe we should have Zeit sniff out the next card for us, you know? We already have 2 of them. Surely he could get Blue Blanc scent off of those and just lead us to the next one. Jonah, why don't you have our clue? Oh, does he? No, it's just pizza. Gosh darn it. Wait, where are we going? Nine, 7, 14, 9, 19. If they do correspond to letters, they would be what? Letters of the alphabet? A, B, C, D. We need to write this down. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S? So it spells Ignis? Oh! Okay. The box that rudely resounds. It's a speaker. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. We were wrong. It is in the downtown district. Okay. You know what? Blue Blanc is somebody we absolutely will let Wald beat up. We don't usually condone Wald's methods, but Blue Blanc, we will make an exception for. A card is attached to the back of the speaker. Found it. 9714919. If we match those numbers to the respective letters in the alphabet, it spells out Ignis. Examine the central box that rudely resounds. Guess this big old speaker does pump out some pretty rude noise. Indeed, but we still haven't found the statue. Maybe it's inside the speaker. What does this message say, Lloyd? Oh, let's see. For the next key, there's more? We thought this was the end. For the next key, locate the entrance leading to the White Falcon. A place where time is carried away. White Falcon? This isn't Liberl, dude. Where are we supposed to find a White Falcon? A place where time is carried away. A clock tower? Again, this isn't Liberl. Leading to the White Falcon. He sure isn't holding back on these riddles. Isn't the White Falcon Liberl's national bird? You know, the country responsible for the non-aggression pact. I find it borderline impossible that this clue isn't related to them in some way. Yeah, but we can't just pack our bags and fly to Liberl, can we? Definitely not. I am certainly not in support of that plan, either. If we analyze the patterns within the clues given to us thus far, our next target will be local. Hey, punks! The heck do you think you're doing? Sorry, Walt. We didn't mean to walk in here unannounced. We have finished our task, so you may be at ease. Yeah, finished? I'll show you who's finished. Let's get out of here before Walt pops a freaking vein. Run away. Normally, we would provoke him more. But right now, we really just want to finish this quest. We don't suppose there are any white falcons in here, surely? No? Okay. Maybe we should go see Estelle and Joshua. Maybe they carry the white falcon on their person. Although, time ticking away and all that. Entrance leading to a white falcon. Place where time is carried away. You would think it would be the Times department store. Oh, maybe it's the library. Because, like, when you're reading a good book and you get engrossed in it, time just flies. What? Lip Smacker Quarterly? Okay. Maybe there's a book about Liberal in here. Maybe we're just grasping at straws. Phantom Thief B. Maybe he stuck it inside his own book. Liberal Kingdom. No? No? That's not it either. Artifacts? Where's Uncle Miles when you need him? He could probably solve these puzzles. No sweat. It's not like there's a Liberalian embassy here either, right? Because they probably would have some sort of falcon in their building. Entrance leading to the White Falcon. Are you guys considered a falcon? Maybe? You have wings. We just want to see the railings. What about the hotel? I mean, it says Millennium, which is a very long time. Are you a falcon? I mean, it has wings. Maybe it's in one of these potted plants? One of these potted plants? Maybe it's inside the bar. You know, people lose time when they're inside a bar. Drinking. Listening to music. They lose track of time. Well, somebody's having a party. Entrance leading to the White Falcon. Maybe one of the exits? No White Falcons in here. Maybe inside the casino? No White Falcons in here. Are you sure we can't go inside? We don't even know. Our brain is fried from that water tank clue. We're not good at riddles. Why won't Blue Blanc just leave us alone? Doesn't he realize by now that we're not good at riddles? If we ever actually make it to Michelin, we definitely need to spend the first part of the day scouting it out, you know, scouting out the theme park. We need to make sure we know every nook and cranny so that when we ultimately crash the party, right, the auction, we have our escape route all mapped out. That's just being responsible. We wouldn't want to get lost while we're attempting our escape, now would we? And if we just happened to spot a gift for Tio while we're there, maybe jump on the Ferris wheel to give us a bird's eye view of the island, you know? Wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. We swear we've checked every single building already. There is not a single area we have not checked. Maybe it's just outside the city. Maybe it's one of these cars. We're kind of losing our minds here. Maybe it's the airport. Falcon? Any falcons? Despair. Hopeless despair. That's all we feel. All we have been feeling for the past, we don't know how long. Hour and a half? What? They finally let us come in here. Is this where the clue is? Otherwise, why would they let us come in, right? Alright, let's try checking out the airport. Phantom Thief B's clue mentioned the white falcon, which is Liberal's national bird. By the entrance to the white falcon, he must have been referring to Crossbell Airport, where there are daily flights to Liberal. We're calm? We are perfectly calm? All that's left is a place where time is carried away, ain't it? The waiting room? Let's keep that detail in our minds while we investigate. Shall we begin? Normally, we would be so thrilled to, have a new area opened up to us. And we would explore all over. But not this time. Not this time. We're just so exhausted. Oh, hey Arios. How are you? Oh, isn't this rare? I wasn't expecting to run into the SSS here. Arios? Hello. Thanks again for helping us out at the ancient battlefield yesterday. So, going on another business trip. Indeed, to Remafuria this time. From the looks of things, you aren't intending to board an airship, are you? No, we aren't. We are in the middle of solving a nasty mystery, actually. Yes. A nasty mystery. Is that so? Very well then. Remember, today's the last day of the festival. Don't lose focus just yet. Yes, sir. I guess we can't exactly tell him we're planning to infiltrate the auction. I mean, you could. Excuse me, Arios. Are you sure it's okay to leave without going to see Shizuku? Finally, somebody says something to him. It sounds like you haven't been able to spend much time with her during the festival, so... Believe me, it pains me to go so long away from Shizuku's side. I'd hoped I'd be able to see her at least one time this week, but unfortunately, I never got that chance. I'm pretty sure Estelle and Joshua have been spending more time with her than I am these days, sad as it may be. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude on your family affairs. No, I should be the one apologizing. If not for me, you wouldn't have to worry about Shizuku's well-being. I wonder if Ellie was reminded of her and her parents. Aww. You might not think it, but the final day of the anniversary festival tends to bring the most disturbances. Don't lose focus until the day is done. Speaking of disturbances, you know what Blue Blanc should be stealing? He should be stealing things from the auction. if he wants to cause the most disruption, he should be stealing things from the auction. Like, those are powerful people he would take off. Hi there. Are you here to pick up your things too? Wouldn't that be more fun than messing with a bunch of rookies? Please just flash me your claim check when you see your luggage, alright? This is the airport's baggage claim. Maybe he'll be able to help us. Excuse me. Have you seen a card around here? It'd probably be pretty out of place. A card? Like, not a claim check. Sorry, but I can't think of anything that matches the description. If you need the lost and found, you'll want to check at the ticket counter. Will do. We appreciate your assistance. There it is. Is that what I think it is? Unbelievable. Obtained a white envelope. Please tell us the statue's coming out next. Please tell us the statue is coming out next. Maybe if we just wait long enough, it'll pop out of the conveyor belt. Well, dang. Didn't expect it to show up there of all places. This big guy sure puts a lot of work into his theatrics. Let's see what the next message is. Find the mark of splendid correspondence. 11-11-92. Another riddle. Great. I don't know why I even got my hopes up. The mark of splendid correspondence. What exactly could that mean? Correspondence. So someone who communicates through letters. Or maybe simply someone who conveys information. Perhaps we should try to find someone whose job involves communicating things to others. That's just a wild guess, though. Well, there's nothing to do but start searching for new clues. Sure. We're guessing either Michelle or Fran. Or maybe Jonah. We don't know. It's gotta be one of the three, right? Because they are receptionists? Okay, not Michelle then. Wait, what is it? Do we talk to the person? Find the mark of splendid correspondence. 11-11-92. After all this, we still haven't found it. We love that note at the end. You know what? We're just gonna check anyway. All around Michelle. Get all up in his business, just to make sure. Or maybe it's the girl in City Hall. She is also a receptionist. Or maybe it's a book. In the library. We shall check with Fran while we are here. Please? No? Alright. 11-11-92. That could be like a reference number. No. No. We don't want to read. Maybe one of these books on the table. 11-11-92. Is that a date? Maybe we should have just hopped onto the conveyor belt and run into the back. We could have possibly caught Blue Blanc and strangled him. You know, gotten him to give up the statue that way. Mark a splendid correspondence. We don't know. Correspondence. Where would there be correspondence? In Central Square, maybe? Are we looking for like a letter? A stamp? An envelope? What did Ellie say? Does it go back that far? Someone who communicates through letters. Someone who conveys information. Someone whose job involves communicating things to others. Like a receptionist? Okay, maybe it's Jonah. He is an info broker. We shall see. Jonah, please, buddy. Tell us you have this card. That's a no. Alright. What other receptionists do we know? We've already talked to Michelle. We've already talked to Fran. We've talked to the City Hall lady. Maybe somebody at the IBC? Maybe it's Lan Fei? Or not. Or maybe it's somebody here, at the newspaper. That's kind of their job, right? Conveying information? No? Oh, wait. This is a certificate given to a journalist awarded the Pulitzer Prize. The Pulitzer Prize. That is the award given to the most impactful journalist in a given year, if I remember correctly. Over the 3-month period of the 100 Days War, this journalist was committed to delivering war coverage with the utmost honesty and a sense of justice. In commemoration of this achievement, he is hereby awarded the Pulitzer Prize, November 1192. Finally! Right, this should be the mark of splendid correspondence Phantom Thief B mentioned. A card is affixed to the back of the certificate of commendation. Yep, sure enough. Let's read our next clue. This is my final riddle. In the city of Grey, visit the elegant abode of the elder who arbitrates. So, Ellie's house? The elegant abode of the elder who arbitrates. Wait, it can't be. Oh, thank goodness. We are out of here. We're finally done with this ridiculous quest. The joy we feel right now. Who do we talk to? Do we talk to you? It just says in the house. Do we just search the rooms? Is it inside this closet? Huh? Didn't we see these statues outside of Arkansas? Couldn't we have just borrowed one of them? Temporarily? What? How'd this even get here? We were here so many times already. We did not see the statue there. Man, I knew this day would come. The goddess has finally come down to personally punish me for my life of debauchery. Stop being stupid, Randy. This is clearly the Saint's Prayer statue that was stolen from City Hall. Why? Why is it in Grandfather's room of all places? Is everything alright in there, my lady? What is this? Did you all carry this in here by yourselves? Yes. Right under your nose, apparently. Clearly not. Long story short, you're looking at the work of the notorious Phantom Thief B. You couldn't mean thief, Phantom Thief B, could you? Did anyone suspicious come to the house today, Helmer? No, we haven't had a single visitor, my lady. Master Henry is exceedingly busy today, so no one has any reason to visit. Was it you, dude? Are you actually Phantom Thief B? No witnesses either, then. How the heck did he manage to lug this thing in here? I can't even begin to imagine. Hold on, there's a card attached to the side of the statue. A splendid job, ladies and gentlemen of the Special Support Section. Your noble efforts have proved this festival to be more enjoyable than I could have ever desired. Your courage and toil have earned my respect. Toil is definitely the word for this. For this day. Definitely. It pains me to say so, but certain circumstances have arisen. Rest easy, my friends, for I have no intention of interfering any longer. P.S. It appears you assisted my dearest little kitty yesterday. You have my utmost gratitude. Phantom Thief B. I mean, we're glad that they're friends, but let's just say, dude has a very funny way of showing his gratitude. For real. He took pleasure in toying with us until the final moment. I must admit, it feels slightly humiliating. More importantly, when he mentioned his dearest little kitty, he capitalized the K. Wait, you don't think? For real, he's talking about Ren. I mean, I guess it's not too crazy for them to know each other, if B has connections to society. We don't have any evidence to confirm it, so let's just leave that aside for now. Based on what we've seen, Phantom Thief B's strength lies in spreading confusion. That man truly agitates me. We should be thankful he didn't have any grander schemes planned. Hopefully he won't resort to tormenting others, now that he's had his fun. He'll just keep tormenting us. Is that preferable though? Is it? We couldn't arrest this jerk, but I guess you're right, Lloyd. Guess we could call this case closed. Right, I'm just relieved we were able to safely recover the statue. Anyway, I think we can move on now. How are we gonna get out of here? As for this thing, let's contact Chief Clip and arrange to have it shipped back. I figure the four of us don't stand a chance of carrying it over ourselves. Right. It really does make you wonder how he was able to tote this around town. Maybe he uses magic to make it small. And then he just carried it around in his pocket. I never would have imagined you'd be able to recover it so quickly. It was not quick. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Special Support Section. It was difficult, but I'm just glad we were able to get it back, safe and sound. Now you'll be able to conduct the closing ceremony without issue. Indeed, what a relief. Okay, all set. We're done placing the statue. Oh, excellent. We appreciate how swiftly you were able to take care of it. Thanks for the help, pals. Sure thing, that thing was heavier than it looked. And yet you managed, with just two of you. If you'll excuse us then. We had to call on them on such short notice too. I'll have to give them an extra tip later. On that note, I have a reward for all of you too. Received a package from Chief Clip. Ah, thank you very much. I'll be off then. I'm going to escort the staff from the freight company. Was it him? Was it really him? Maybe he's actually Blue Blanc. Huh, case closed. All this walking has made my feet incredibly sore. What is in the package, Lloyd? Oh yeah, let me open it. A Sagittarius gem was inside the package. Ooh, that sounds cool. This appears to be a rare quartz. Heck of a thing for a City Hall official to have, eh? It was Blue Blanc. Yeah, I have no clue why he'd have something so rare. Oh, you're all back! It was Blue Blanc! We should have tackled him down the stairs. Tell me it's true. Did you really recover the statue? There it is! I can't believe you managed to find it! Wow, color me impressed. You've even managed to put it back in its original spot. Thank you, Special Support Section. Wait, what? Didn't you just leave City Hall a second ago, Chief Clip? What do you mean? I've been in a meeting for the closing ceremony until just now. Wait a second, then that must have been... Phantom Thief B himself. What an incredibly cunning man. Leave it up to an infamous thief to pull off a party trick like that. Catching him is gonna be more than a simple game of cat and mouse. What are you guys talking about? Anyway, thank you so much. Now we can rest easy and hold the closing ceremony without reservation. Glad to hear it. Phantom Thief B, I didn't sense any ill intent, but that doesn't excuse the fact that he's a criminal. We'll have to settle things with him another time. Oh my goodness, it's finally over. We are supremely annoyed. I mean, part of it was our own fault. You know, we could have just looked up the answers. But we are too stubborn for our own good. We don't even know how long that took. Nobody to blame but ourselves. But we choose to blame Blue Blanc anyway. Dude is a menace. Of all the characters we wanted to see again, Blue Blanc was not one of them. Like, very bottom of the list. He didn't even make the list. And yet,